Right now you're recording a video.
I know, but
You can upload this then.
to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Are you retarded?
Alright, what up, though?
Oh my god.
So I didn't know you could do that. Alright.
So stupid.
We had a technical difficulty, but we're gonna.
Put your jersey on?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this shit on. So it's kind of funny when close the door. It's kind of funny what happened. So I recorded this whole video, right? Close the door. I recorded the whole video, and then I found out that it was too long. So YouTube cuts you off at 10 minutes, but they didn't really tell me until I made an 18-minute video. So I was like, fuck. So I gotta re-record this whole video. But not only that, I gotta make it 10 minutes, which is a problem because I've already gone 1 minute. But anyways, I'm gonna give you the intro. The intro is, welcome to my room. I showed you guys earlier, but you can't see now, but I wake up to greatness every morning. Michael Jordan takeoff. Alright. We're in a crunch for time, so I'm going to be talking fast. So, this is the draft. I really grinded this shit out. I know everything about everyone's team. I memorized this photographically like I do a drug chart, so I know this shit pretty well. So, basically, it's tough to rank the teams. I'm going to leave that to Cordinal. I divided the teams into groups of 1 title contender, 2 playoff team, 3 playoff contender, 4 not good. There's only 2 teams that are not good, so that's good. Most teams did pretty well. I think the important thing will be avoiding injury. I think I have some nominations for best pick. I think best pick is Victor Cruz, fifth round to my dick. Which, dude, you gotta change your team name, man. It's just mean to my mom. It's not cool. Yeah, and I think worst pick is also in the 5th round. I think without a doubt it goes to Mikel Shore. That's just a really bad pick. There's still a lot of really good players available you could have had. That's just not a good pick. Other than that, I like Alshon Jeffrey in the 13th round. I think that could be a good pick. I think rookie sleeper could also be on the same team, Lamar Miller from the U. But other than that, I think most people did well. So the order that I'm gonna do this is we're gonna go from the first pick overall, which is OG. OG, fuck you, number 1 pandemic. I think you came out, you know, big dick swing, and you got that title belt. You're going for that back-to-back, which I think you have as good a shot as anyone. I think you're probably in the top 3 in terms of. I mean, you have a really solid Arian Foster, Gronk, Cam Newton, Hakeem. Only pick I don't really like Toby Gerhart in the 7th round. Other than that, I like Blackman in the 9th. Again, you went with Kenny Britt, and you went with Taiwan Jones, which you went with Michael Bush last year. So that'll probably make you look really smart, too. And Greg Little in the 15th round is a good pick. So I think it'd be really embarrassing to the rest of us if you were to win. So hopefully you don't win. But I think you did well. Good job. Next we got Mike. Again, I think you did well. I think the only question marks on your team are Mike Vick. Mike Vick will get hurt. I think you did well to get Big Ben around that. Like I said earlier, I think you had the best pick in the draft. You had Victor Cruz, which I think will be really good. Him and Welker and Rice and Jamal Charles, I think will be good. Only other question would be Jacob Tame is your tight end. I don't really know how good that'll be. So between that and Mike Vick, and I also don't think you have a very good flex player, so I think you'll probably be in like that playoff contention. You'll be somewhere between the 3rd and 8th overall team, in my opinion. But I also thought you were the best team last year after the draft, so you were obviously not. So yeah, that's my opinion of your team. Cooley, my favorite part of the whole draft was when you asked me who you should take in the 3rd round. You said Larry Fitzgerald, Andre Johnson, or Ahmad Bradshaw. I told you if I was you, I would take a running back, Ahmad Bradshaw. Then you said if you were to take a receiver, would you take Fitzgerald or Andre Johnson? I said Fitzgerald. And then right after you go, I draft Andre Johnson. So that was really not nice of you to not listen to like either of me. But that's probably a good pick. Only question mark, great pick with Cedric Benson in the 8th round. I think that the last Roto World update, they were really high on him, so that could really make your team. The only question mark, I think, is Titus Young. is going to be a second receiver, which he'll definitely have a better year than last year, which will be a good year. But from a WR2, I would kind of want like 1,000 yards, 8-9 touchdowns. Which I don't really know if he'll get that good, but he could. So that's really the only question mark. And then the end of your draft, you didn't really do that well with Crabtree and Keller and Freeman and Jacobs. So for that reason, I also think you'll be somewhere in battling between like 4 and 8. So you'll be a playoff contender, but I don't see you as a top tier team. Lawal, you'll be sad to find out that the last Roto World update on Jonathan Stewart is that he is currently in crushes. So that's not good for you. That's in the 4th round. But other than that, I mean, MJD, you reached on, like you said, I'm sure he'll play, and I'm sure he'll play fine, so it'll work out. And Peterson, too, I think same situation. Fitzgerald's a good pick. You did really well with Steve Smith and Deshaun Jackson. I do not like Detroit defense in the 10th round. That's not a good pick, in my opinion. But, yeah, you too. I think you did well. I think overall, like, you'll be in that. So you'll be fighting for playoff spot. I don't know if you'll get it. You'll be close. You'll be somewhere between like 5 and 8, 4 and 8. So it'll be interesting. You just got to stay healthy. Bobby, I think you're also a very average team. I think you did really well at the end with Brandon LaFell and Isaiah Pete. I like both of those picks, but you have a lot of average. AJ Green's good. Rogers is good. They'll get you points, but Colson, McGahee, Decker, Brown, Tate, Bolden, Daniel Ty. These are all a lot of average players. So I think your team will be somewhere from an average to slightly above average team, which I think is good to get to the playoffs. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm probably going to be completely wrong. All right, next, Cordell. Cordell, I do not like your team. McFadden's good. Turner's not very good. Sproul's okay. Austin will get hurt. Finley's fucking awful, man. I had him last year. He's not good. Macklin, yeah, he's okay. Meacham not good. Eli not good. Baltimore D okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, and I'll probably be wrong. McFadden, if McFadden gets hurt, which he will, I mean, your team is just done. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. Lacasse, again, I got you as playoff contender. You did well with Bradshaw, Trent Richardson. Stafford's probably a good pick, but you didn't. I don't like your Demaryius Thomas and Sean Green. Peyton Hillis, people are saying, is having a good camp, so that could be a good pick. I really think you reached with Sir Jason Hansen, and then with I'm not a big fan of the Tim Tebow pick. That's probably not needed, but it's 15th round. Next we got Mets. I don't like your team either, but like you said in the draft, you're probably going to trade everyone, so it'll probably be okay. I'll trade you for Steven Jackson. I'll trade DeMarco Murray for him, so holler at me for that. Dez is probably alright. I heard they're not letting him drink anymore, which is probably good. So that could be good. LaShore, awful pick. Pettigrew, awful pick. Blunt, awful pick. Schaub is not good. I had Schaub last year, but you have Breeze, so that's okay. I've never heard of Rob Hounsler, but he's a real person. I looked that up. Yeah, it's interesting because you'll probably trade everyone, so I don't really know how to rank you. It'll be interesting to see. You'll probably be fine. You'll probably be a playoff contender as well. Hoax, Hot Dogs, Schechter. Schechter, you brought it strong. You did well. I think you and Narula are the top two. Like I told you on the phone, I don't really like the Isaiah Redmond pick. Other than that, I like everyone. I think I spoke to you about it. You did well. Overall, Schechter brought it strong. Good job. You really screwed me with the Doug Martin. Anyways, Fareed. Again, I like your team. I'm not a fan of Vernon Davis, but Forte is okay. Matthews is okay. Julio's good. Yeah, screw you, dude. I wanted Julio. Oh, also, dude, I know you saw Van Persie today. I know you saw him. Pure class. That's what 24 million pounds yesterday. Anyways, I have 25 seconds left. Alshon Jeffrey, good pick. Lamar Miller, good pick. Next, we got Big Bank, my team. I think I did well. I don't think I'm a top 2 team, but overall I think I did well. Look out for David Wilson. Leslie, I think, again, you're in the playoff contender. I apologize because I have 5 seconds left, so couldn't really fit you in.